thread broke, the media would be back. Meanwhile, Anne knew life went on without them in Leonard, Texas. People listened to Christmas carols while Anne and her mother listened to the rhythm of Adam Wells' lungs expanding and contracting. Anne searched her backpack for her journal. She had an uneasy sense when she turned her back to Adam. What if he flew away before she turned around again? The antiseptic smell of hospitals always made her think of pain and grief, of last goodbyes. Loss and hospital smells, both inescapable. Raising her gaze to the window, Anne regarded the distant wall of black thunderheads as a threat. Sealed glass guaranteed that not even the relief of fresh air could come out of the roiling skies. Retrieving notebook and pen, Anne sighed and sat in the uncomfortable visitor chair, opened to a blank, lined page, and began to write. Day 14. Mom went back to the hotel. Hope she can sleep. My turn again. I sit in this hospital, listening to the machines breathe for him, and all I can think is how he drew the stars for me. And how before he got his first zit, God called him to preach the gospel to the multitudes. And how, when he was still a kid, the White House press secretary called him to pray with the President of the United States about some war. And how Time magazine called him America's next Billy Graham. So I guess I don't blame him for being really angry all the time, since 30 years after his appearance in the late-night show with Bobby Schaefer, the Lord called him to, well, to this lame hick church in the middle of nowhere. First Church of Leonard, Texas, with like 7 people in it. Actually, Adam blamed me for calling him to the hick church in the middle of nowhere. Not officially, in front of the deacons and all. But he blamed me, privately, all the same. We were a family of secrets, and we were moving to the middle of nowhere. Leonard, Texas. Safest place in the whole world to keep secrets secret. But it wasn't. It wasn't safe at all. Part 1. We need to find God, and it cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is a friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon, the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. Mother Teresa. Chapter 1. The mid-size burgundy rental car exited the North Texas highway to head east along a 2-lane road, baking in the mid-September sun. DFW International Airport was just a distant memory. The Dallas skyline had long since sunk beneath the prairie. Now the biggest things meeting Anne's gaze were barns and grain silos. Anne caught Adam's dark brown eyes on her when she glanced up at the rearview mirror. Leonard's only 60 miles from Dallas, he said defensively. Less than an hour's drive. Dallas. More than 1 million people. Is that a big enough city to make you happy? Anne's reply dripped with sarcasm. Wow, Adam. You mean they have, like, shopping malls? Anne could not.